As I've mentioned before, active listening to retain is a very important skill that is needed when interpreting. If you want to know whether you have that skill or to give yourself a little test of whether you are an active listener, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to ask my friend Camila to help us out because I can't do it by myself. So I'm going to read a sentence in English, and all my friend Camila has to do is repeat that sentence back to me word for word to determine whether she was really listening to retain. Again, this isn't something that we do on a regular basis. It's a skill and it requires practice and it requires being intentional. Now, what I want Camila to do is repeat what I just read to her word for word. That means that she's retaining everything that I'm saying, okay? Making decisions can be tough, especially if you feel you don't have enough information to make the right one.
Making decisions can be tough, especially if you don't have enough. I lost it.
Making decisions can be tough, especially if you feel you don't have enough information to make the right one.
Making decisions can be tough, especially if you feel like you don't have enough information to make a decision.
So let me give you a shorter one then. Making decisions can be tough.
Making decisions can be tough.
Making decisions can be tough, especially if you feel you don't.
Making decisions can be tough, especially if you feel like you don't.
Making decisions can be tough, especially if you feel you don't have enough information.
Making decisions can be tough, especially if you feel like you don't have enough information.
Okay, we're going to stop right there. She added one word to the sentence that I didn't read. And sometimes we do that, but when you're interpreting, you can't do something like that. But it's a skill that can be developed. So ask your friend to read something to you and see if you can repeat it back exactly the way that it was read. And if you can't, then you start small. You start with shorter phrases, shorter sentences, and then you start to build your way up so that you can retain more information as you develop this skill. I hope this was helpful. Again, if I can do this, anybody can do this. See you next time.